Welcome back to our look at problems and solutions and how they can lead to theme. So earlier this week, we talked about problems or conflicts. And the thing that we really want to point out about those is that the problem, it really is the heart of the story. And that's so crucial because when you read a story, if you can figure out what the big problem is and what the things that lead up to it are, you can really figure out what the author is trying to teach you or show you, which really leads us to our new topic, which is theme. So what is theme? What does it mean when we say theme? Well, theme is a real life lesson that's woven into the story. And when I say woven into the story, I mean it kind of happens throughout the story. No one usually just tells you the theme. It's kind of hidden in all the different parts of the story. And theme is also what the author wants you to understand about life or the world. You can think of theme like a message from the author that you can learn while you read the text. One easy way to think about theme is to think that theme is the message, and it's the message from the author. I like to write it like this because if I break off the beginning of this word, the message, I get theme. Theme is just the message from the author. And the big idea that we want you to understand today is that theme is a real world lesson. Theme is something that I can apply to real world situations. Theme lives outside of just making sense in one story. Theme is something I can apply to my life, or to other situations in the world. So to understand this, let's look at what theme is and what theme is not. So first of all, theme is a lesson I can apply to my life. Another way to think of that is like the moral of the story. So just like you maybe read old-fashioned stories, they had like the moral of the story is, that's a theme. Another way to think of it is the author's message. What is the author trying to teach you? And it's something I can transfer from the book to the real world. That means I can learn about it in my story or my book or my passage, but I can use that knowledge out in the real world. So let's think about what theme is not. Theme is not a summary of the story. Summary and theme are totally different. Theme also is not the main idea. So if you're thinking, I need to find the theme, we're not going to use somebody wanted but then so. That's a summary or main idea strategy. We are not going to use that for theme. In addition, theme does not include specific information from the story. So theme won't include the names of characters, or it won't tell about certain events in the story. So just under here I said it doesn't refer to characters in the story. So let's look at some examples and think which one is written like a theme and which one is not. All right, so on the right or on the left-hand side, I have yes, it's a theme. We're going to put examples of themes over there. And on the right-hand side, I have non-example. No, it's not a theme. So let's look at this first one here. Working hard pays off in the end. Does this feel like the moral of a story or an author's message? Is this something that I can apply to my real life? Yeah, that sounds like somebody giving advice. That sounds like advice you could apply to multiple stories or to my own life. So working hard pays off in the end is an example of a theme. Let's try another one. True friends are always there for each other. Does that sound like it only fits one special story? Does it have the names of characters or events? Or does that sound like a moral or a lesson I can apply to my life? Yeah, that one's written like a lesson. So that's another example of a theme. Let's look at this. A boy named Brant doesn't want a baby brother, but learns to love him in the end. Ooh, there are some red flags in there. First of all, it has the name of a character, Brant, and it's referencing specific events in the story, like the problem of Brant not wanting a baby brother, and the solution of learning to love him in the end. So this has specific characters and events from the story. It's not a theme. This one sounds more like part of a main idea. Let's look at this one. If you learn to try new things just like Micah did when he tried the new food, you might find something special. Ooh, this one's trying to trick us. Look closely. Part of it, if you learn to try new things, you might find something special. That part sounds like a theme. I could apply that to different situations in my life. But just like Micah did when he tried the new food, that's specific details from a story. I've got a character name and special events. So this one is not going to be a theme. This one is like a theme plus a main idea. So that one is not an example. What about this one? Superheroes can sometimes be ordinary people. Does it have specific character names? Does it have specific events from a story? No, this one doesn't. This one has a lesson I could apply to my life or to other stories. This one is a theme. So, to back all that up, what is a theme? A theme is the message from the author. The theme. All right, on the next slide, you're going to try out some matching. See if you can figure out which one is a theme and which one is not.